Hello and welcome to the channel Shubham at the rate Innovative Youth. Here we discuss the new scientific studies, discoveries, and research from different fields, presented as a news, discussion, and clear explanation. Our goal is too simple to understand the world through science, evidence, and logic. Let's start with the news of quantum computing. Quantum computers are incredibly powerful, but they are also very delicate. Even tiny disturbances can cause mistakes in their calculations. To prevent this, scientists use something called quantum error correction. The problem is that older methods had a big drawback. They either needed too many qubits or they made the computer very slow. Now, researchers from the University of Tokyo have found a better solution. Their work was published in the journal Nature Physics. They created a new hybrid method that combines two approaches. One part saves information using fewer qubits, the other part allows the computer to work much faster. By splitting these jobs, the system becomes both efficient and fast. The most important result is that the scientists proved the system can still work reliably in real conditions as long as noise stays below a certain limit. This is important because real quantum computers cannot fix error instantly. This new approach could work especially well for modern quantum systems like neutral atom and trapped ions. In simple words, this breakthrough makes quantum computer faster, more practical, and easier to scale, bringing us closer to using them in the real world. Now, from the world of quantum computing to quantum physics. Quantum physics and Einstein's theory of general relativity are two cornerstones of modern science, but unifying them has long been a challenge. Quantum theory accurately describes the behavior of atoms and subatomic particles, while general relativity explains gravity and the structure of space-time. Yet, despite decades of research, a single theory combining both remains elusive. Quantum mechanics itself presents puzzles, including particles both as wave and particles, and entanglement instantaneous correlation between distant systems. Now, researchers propose a bold new idea. Both quantum effects and gravity may emerge from a deeper classical structure in five dimensions. This additional dimension acts as an evolutionary parameter, allowing space-time and particles to gradually form along a hidden path. Quantum behavior such as entanglement and the double shift effect naturally emerge from these evolving paths, while gravity arises as a space-time curvature gradually relaxes along these extra dimensions. This five-dimension classical framework explains strange quantum phenomena in an intuitive way, avoid paradoxes like objects being in multiple states at once, and suggests stable predictions that differ from standard quantum gravity approach. In short, what we perceive as a quantum weirdness may be a result of our limited four-dimensional perspective. By looking beyond four dimensions, scientists may found a new route to understand both quantum mechanics and gravity and a fresh approach in the search for a unified theory. This innovative theory, though still in its early stages, opens exciting possibilities for future research and experimental tests in the quest for a theory of quantum gravity. Now, from the world of quantum computing to quantum mechanics, now we can talk something about space. And when we talk about space, the thing that comes in our mind is asteroid. So, yeah, correct. The next news is about asteroid. So, exploring asteroid resources. Yeah, asteroids aren't just rocky spaces, debris. They could hold the keys to understand our solar system and maybe even provide few resources for future space exploration. Scientists still know very little about what small asteroids are made of. Those rocky bodies may contain valuable metals, ancient material from the birth of the solar system, and chemical clues about their parent bodies. Because of this, researchers are increasingly study asteroids as potential source of future space resources. A team from Institute of Space Sciences ICE CSIS examined samples linked to carbon-rich C-type asteroids believed to the sources of rare carbonaceous chondrites. Their findings, published in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, strengthening the case for asteroids as important material reservoirs. These meteorites are extremely rare, fissile, and often preserved in deserts like the Sahara or Antarctica. Studying them helps scientists trace their origin and plan future missions to asteroids. Now, what are the key findings? The researchers analyzed asteroid sample with mass spectrometry, determining the precise chemical makeup of six most common type of carbonaceous chondrites. This helps scientists understand which asteroid might be feasible to mine in the future. While many asteroids have surfaces covered in regolith or loose material, extracting large-scale resources is still a huge challenge. However, some pristine asteroids with minerals like olivine and spinel may be more promising target. Sample return missions and new long gravity extraction technologies will be essential for future asteroid resource use. Water rich carbonaceous asteroid, in particular, could provide fuel or water for long duration missions to the Moon and Mars. In the long term, asteroid mining could even help protect Earth by shrinking potentially hazardous asteroids while also offering valuable resources for space exploration. Now, from the world of asteroids to the world of our prehistoric remains, ancient Denisovan genome. Scientists have unlocked the genome of Denisovan, who lived 2 lakh years ago, more than twice as old as any previously sequenced Denisovan. Researchers from the Max Planck Institute of Evolutionary Anthropology analyzed DNA from single molar found at Denisova cave in Siberia. This is high quality genome from an individual now called Denisova 25 is reshaping our understanding of early human migration and interbreeding in Asia. Denisovans were an extinct human group closely related to Netherlands. Previous fossils at Denisova cave include fragmentary remains and a 65,000-year-old genome. Now, Denisova 25 shows that at least two Denisovan populations lived in Altai region at different times, often interbreeding with Neanderthals and even with other older super-archaic humans. Denisovan DNA persists in modern population in Oceania, South Asia, and East Asia, but different Denisovan groups contributed to each region. East Asian lack some of the deeply divergent Denisovan ancestry found in Oceania, reflecting distinct migration paths into Asia. Genetic analysis also provides clue about Denisovan appearance, physiology, and adaptation. Some mutations affect cranial shape, jaw protection, and facial features. Other influence modern human traits like height, blood pressure, and immune function. Once change near FOXP2, a gene linked to speech, hints at cognitive capacity, though researchers caution that genetics alone cannot replace fossil evidence. This groundbreaking genome not only extends our view of Denisovan history but also illuminates how ancient human interbreeding shaped the biology of people living today, revealing a complex story of migration, interaction, and adaptation across ice ages. Thanks for watching. We will continue to improve. Please like, subscribe our channel.